Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. And we are
Leading
ready
off
for
the
some
afternoon
daytime
for
baseball.
Oakland, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 106.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Still some cold in the forecast this time of year. 47 degrees at game time this afternoon. 3-0 to him now. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Price is ready on his way with the 3-2 down the third baseline. And this is past him at third down the line. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Semien leads off second with nobody out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first two innings where he's going to be.
And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pitch popped up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. No balls and a strike to count. He's set the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Oakland. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
The pride and joy of Andrean High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties who reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low 3/4 arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball. good curveball, one of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Stepping up to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Laureano is there, and he'll bring this one in. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
So one away here with the bases empty, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for route number 2. Now batting, Brock Holt. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Too high, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Next up for the A's, Mark Canha, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Canha.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-1 from Price. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Chris Davis now. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking up to home plate, you had to think you could potentially be pitched around. But now you find yourself down 0-2, and it's a battle.
Price ready with another 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Here's Robbie Grossman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Xander.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bogaerts is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Kenna. 1 out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at multi-dimensional Jurickson Profar. This guy at one point was the #1 prospect in all of baseball. Hasn't come to fruition the way we would have liked, but he is constantly grinding, the ability to play multiple positions and hit from both sides of the plate.
Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
The next 0-2. And another foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Chapman has it cleanly. Well, on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, number 12, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Marcus Semien. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hard hit at third, and this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Pitch is high, the throw, and he is in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Simeon stands at second with 2 gone. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 8.
1 gone here in the Boston third. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9. The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. The 2-2 one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Line toward right center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. First offering on its way. And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. No balls and 1 strike. Lifted in the air out to right. Moving under it, Laureano. And the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. We'll head to the... So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Price is ready. Here he comes on 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Mark Canha waits on deck. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Fouled away. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Mark Canha stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Olson aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. 0 for 1 on the first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. In for strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. All even at 2-2. Here it is. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Holt scoops it up, and he goes to second with it. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Now in the box, Brock Holt will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he lays off for ball one. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Ripped down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Count even at 2-2. He's running. Got him swinging. The throw. Profar applies the tag. He is out at second base.
Might have been trying to avoid the double play ball by putting the runner in motion, but that ended up just causing a different kind of double play, the strike him out, throw him out kind. Not how the offense drew that one up.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Leading off
Good
with
stuff,
the
Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Price ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Price gets his sign. Here's the 1-2. Popped up. Holt trying to get there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know that has to be
Now
frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 3-2, full count. Count remains full. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
So striding in, Matt Chapman. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. 0-1 the count. To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A's strand a couple. Halfway home, still no score. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Martinez.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is under it, 2 gone. Into the box now. Mookie Betts hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throwing to second. Throw won't get him. Man at second here with 2 away. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Devers, a 22-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
The batter.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck too as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set. The 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Grossman is there and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 2 men left straight. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Matt Olson.
Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. Oh, beautiful dive. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Mark Hanna. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that's low, ball 4. So
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. One there on to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the one. In now, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1 left for Oakland, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Vasquez.
Nope. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2-0 now. Strike taken up in the zone.
Ball
3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simeon's there. And there's 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Brock Holt now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Pitch on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. No hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Another 2-2 offering on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Down and away, ball 1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Laureano retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Back here in San Francisco, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. And he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Devers fields it cleanly, and the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first baseline.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You just get late in the game.
In now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Ready once again, Ramon Laureano. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Now at the plate, Matt Chapman, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. Popped him up. Vasquez moving to his left, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Boston error, and no one left on base. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the A's 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Here's J.D. Martinez.
For the Red Sox.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first out. Digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Fly ball into straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 away. Now to the plate, Mark Hanna. It was a walk in his last trip. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That misses 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And there's a base hit on the line.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He's feeling it out there on the mound. Just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 2-2 one more time. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That's popped up, and no one will track it down. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Joaquin Soria answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 48.
Christian Vasquez will be his first assignment, and he's got a tough spot here with a runner at third and only 1 gone. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the runner breaks for the plate, just keeping him float. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Here it comes, 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kenna sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
All even now, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Now striding in for Oakland, number 12. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Moreland has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Liam Hendricks is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
16.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic. Watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. There he goes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 2-0 finish today. Oakland jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Sean Manaea is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
For the final time here in this calendar year, we have baseball on the show, and they don't come any bigger than this. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play for here as we get ready for Game 7.
No doubt. This has really been what you call a World Series for the ages. Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all come down to this. 1 game, 9 innings for the World Championship. Can't ask for more than that, so sit back and enjoy. Should be a lot of fun.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's hit 2 home runs so far in this series already, so you know he's feeling really good about himself. You can bet they were talking about him in the pitchers meeting before the game, so their focus is on him, and so is mine.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Zimmerman flat out dominates against left-handed pitching. Makes a lot of contact and hard contact at that. No doubt one of the biggest threats in the sport in these types of matchups.
Yeah, Matty, it's a pretty special skill set to absolutely hammer left-handed pitching. You don't see it too much. I mean, this game's 75% right-handed power coming down your throat. So when you see a guy that hammers left-handed pitching, you know he's putting the time in the cage.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Hit on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Nope. Foul ball.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 2.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2. Soft liner toward short, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Carlos.
First delivery to him on the way.
Sanchez.
In there, and it's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Eaton going back at the track, and it's off the second archway. Sanchez blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Now the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Zimmerman has it. He'll feed it to Scherzer, covering to record the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Yoan Moncada. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. No balls and 1 strike. Abreu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Sox get a run here on 2 hits. Second inning now from San Francisco. It's the White Sox 1 and the Nationals 0. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Jimenez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Here's Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Towards second, and this is taken for the out. 3 up, 3. Ready now for the White Sox, number 38. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Number 38.
Line drive to center field, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Turner has it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward the power bat of Daniel Palka. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That's by him for strike one.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two and 2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2 and 2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Adam Engel would be next. Lifted down the line in left. Soto is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And now for Washington, Anthony Rendon, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Anthony Rendon.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Ready with the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting 9. The shortstop.
Striding in now for the Nats, Trey Turner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
And now they've got him in a rundown. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. In is Gerardo Parra. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Digging in, Adam Engel. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1.
You could tell he had made up his mind in the batter's box that he was taking that one with him. Great execution of a changeup. Kind of spoiled his plan right there.
But right to Cabrera, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Up next for Chicago, Yolmer Sanchez, who provided some excitement for the home crowd right out of the gate as he tripled to start out the home first. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Soto, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now.
Leading off for Washington, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The catcher, number 20.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to short. Anderson picks it up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adam Eaton. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
As Dribble Cabrera is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back, designated hitter.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the hardwood.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nats leave a pair. It remains. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
The first baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Abreu.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. His first homer here in the series as the White Sox move in front 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones, forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box, number 38. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the curve and gone.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop him.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. At second. Cabrera's up with it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. White Sox on top, 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a ball lined to the left side.
But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen. A foul ball.
The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. In now is Anthony Rendon. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Palka in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. The 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Gerardo Parra is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first two out so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Daniel Palka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Daniel.
This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Up next for the White Sox.
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel. No balls and a strike to count. Heading out towards shallow right. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Throw behind him to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Man at second with 1 down. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Hey, that pitch right there caught entirely too much of the plate. Curveball that rolled over the heart of the plate. He's got to pull the trigger on that one.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Tim Anderson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, Jose.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down. But eventually,
and that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
1-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Now another 1-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Right side, fair ball down the line. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Clichés are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will return 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Engel is there, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 2.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Adam Eaton, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he popped him up.
Coming in is Jimenez,
but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
No runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Liner towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
In now as Drupal Cabrera as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. Now a ball lined to the left side.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Eaton over at second. Cabrera is over at first with 1 away. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And he can't come up with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Into the box, Juan Soto. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Polka is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Nationals strike for 3, all coming via this 3-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the White Sox 5 and the Nationals 3. So to the plate is the White Sox DH, number 38. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And it's 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 1-1 the count to Wellington Castillo. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
The right
At the plate, Daniel Polka. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Adam Engel is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Third loves it. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. It's the White Sox 5 and the Nationals 3. Back here in San Francisco, on to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Count still at 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch to the left side, but it's well foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Moncada has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Nationals have elected to challenge the previous play.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So two are gone now for Ryan Zimmerman. Here comes the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
This one's down to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Carlos.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 7.
So striding forward now, Tim Anderson. He singled his last time up. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. This is line to left. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it remains 5-3. Jimmy Cordero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready for another chance? Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Adam Eaton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And there's out number 2. So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit softly down the line at first. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Engel has a play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He's got a hit in 3.
For the White Sox, the third baseman,
Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Suero.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The batter, number 74.
Striding in once again, Eloy Jimenez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, is he even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him.
The catcher.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Jimenez is off at first with 2 away. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Soto ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. White Sox leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick, will start things out against Alex Colomé, who'll try to close the door in this one. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with them.
And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Engel racing back, still going back. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. Home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
Next for Washington, baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Into the box, Anthony Rendon. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The batter, number 7.
Standing in, Trey Turner. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Now the 2-1. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Sanchez battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number 1.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gerardo Parra. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Number 84 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Zimmerman. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Zimmerman. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
The 0-1. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. Rendon on second. Parra at first. 1 gone. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Sanchez will put this one away, and the side is retired. Ready now, Daniel Palka. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Ball 1. Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive someone in a gap or over a wall.
Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Curveball just misses, apparently. 1-0. He pulls this one into right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Comes set, the 0-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the first pitch, and he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter sits
high and deep to left center field. Soto looking up. Ball game. So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You expect drama and historic moments in the World Series, and we just got another one of those. A walk-off to end this thing in the final at-bat of the game. What a finish.